Hello, people. This is the start to a potential journey. I have been accepted to Uppsala University in Sweden, and I wanted to document this journey from day one since I got my acceptance. But I wasn't home at that point. I got my acceptance on 26th March. It's 6th of April right now, and it's almost 2:30 p.m. This is where I hopefully start a regular stream of videos which I'll let out, sharing my experiences and sharing everything that I go through basically throughout this journey. I got my acceptance last to last week. I got acceptance from two universities. I had applied to the University of Copenhagen in Denmark and I had applied to Uppsala University in Sweden. I got acceptances from both, but I decided to go with Sweden because of the finances and also the quality of life that Sweden offers, the kind of life rather that Sweden offers. At the time of recording this video, I'm in India, I'm in Mumbai. This is where I was born, this is where I was raised, and I probably won't be posting this video before moving to Sweden. I'm going to record all of these right now and then edit them and then store them in a hard drive and then hopefully record it once I'm there. Let's see what this journey brings along. Before we get started, let me tell you a little bit about me. My name is Chaitanya. I was born and raised in Mumbai. I completed my schooling from Mumbai. I completed my undergraduate course from Mumbai. I went to a pharmacy college here in Mumbai and I completed my bachelor in pharmacy. And then I started looking for different options abroad. I looked into different countries, looked into what each country had to offer me, looked into the relevant courses that the countries offered, and looked into the kind of universities that were present in these different countries. And I
Look at this dude.
went ahead with two applications, just like I told you. I applied to the University of Copenhagen in Denmark, which was a Masters in Pharmaceutical Sciences program, and I applied to Uppsala University in Sweden, which offers the Master's program in Drug Discovery and Development. Now, I graduated from my undergraduate degree in 2025. Right now, it's 2026. I had to take a drop year because of the fact that I had my braces installed a couple of years ago, and the doctor told me the follow-ups can only be continued with the same doctor, which is why if I'm getting my braces installed at a certain point, I have to keep continuing going to that doctor in order to get my teeth fixed, and once the braces are out, I can leave the country. So I had to take a drop year, which I'm actually glad that I did because I wasn't very informed in my final year. I wasn't very informed in 2024 or 2025. The amount of things that I have learned about myself, the amount of things that I have realized about myself, what kind of a life I want. The majority of that growth has been through 2025, which was the year when I took a drop. Besides all of these things, I'd like to tell you that I have always been an academic. I have always been oriented rather towards studies. I now think that I have more of a research mindset, but then again that might change over the next few years, I'm not too sure. But this is precisely why I have chosen Sweden and Denmark. First of all, because their research facilities are incredible, especially Sweden with their PhD programs being completely paid. They actually give out salaries to the people who are in PhD positions. It's not even called a stipend, which is why I think there is a decent incentive to doing good research. So that's one thing. Apart from that, being born and brought up in Mumbai has taught me one thing. It's that I am not cut out for city life.
Okay.
That is something that I've realized a long time ago, in fact. But that is also one of the reasons why I didn't choose Denmark, because if I had went to Denmark, it would be Copenhagen. And Copenhagen is a proper city. It's a city life. On the other hand, if I'm going to Sweden, I'm going to Uppsala. Uppsala not only has a good vibrant student life, it also has a lot of nature. It's not a proper city life. It's more of a nature city mixed kind of a life. Another thing that I would like to talk about is the fact that I have horrible allergies and a deviated septum. I think you can look at my nose and maybe some of you can tell that I have a deviated septum, a very deviated septum. Although it does not usually interfere with my breathing, it does interfere with my breathing when I have allergies that are triggered. And living in Mumbai, living in such a dusty area right now, even if you look at my laptop right now, it's incredibly dusty. Just so you know that I'm not lying, you can look at this laptop. I cleaned this table 2 or 3 days ago and it's already incredibly dusty. So alongside the fact that I live in Mumbai, which is an incredibly polluted city to live in. Plus, it's incredibly dusty. Alongside all of my horrible allergies that I have, I figured I can't live in this environment for my entire life, because especially in the periods between September to February or March even, I almost cannot breathe during the night, during the day. I cannot breathe through my nose. I have to use my mouth in order to breathe. These kinds of problems have also been contributors to me moving to another country. Now I'm making this YouTube channel, I'm making these videos because if you are in that phase of your life where you're deciding if you want to move out of the country, wherever you might be, not just in India, if you want to move out of the country, move to a European country, maybe even move to Sweden, maybe I can share insights with you that might be helpful for you in the future. Right now it's 2026. The coming years will only make things more interesting in terms of where the job market is going, where the economies are going right now, which is why if I share my experience today, it might end up helping you a little bit in the future. And who knows, maybe you find my videos entertaining or interesting in some way, in which case you are always welcome on this channel.